Okay, I think this is gonna work. I gotta start the music. I did adjust the volume because I was playing the stream back a bit last time. Hello, Maka RV. Let's see. Let me know if the music is too loud, because I adjusted the volume from last time, because it seemed way too quiet last time. Back again with a meme. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. Oops. There, you got to see my galaxy background. So fabulous. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a link in the Cubic Castle server just for the fun of it. Probably not under the YouTube section, for that's Cubic Castle stuff, and while this is Cubic Castle's art, I don't know if it entirely counts. Yeah, so photo video links. I'll put this here. Okay, that should work. All right. Should be good to go to get back to coloring the Space Cowboy, even though we had a meme in the start in the front of it that was not a Space Cowboy. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the shading on that. Cool. Okay, that was just me getting my S Pen out. Right, I had this selected, didn't I? Okay. Whoops, threw a random mouse into the stream. That's great. Okay, I think I need to fix the shading on this pig. I like this song. Kevin MacLeod, District 4. And of course, I didn't make this on a separate layer, so to get rid of this, I'm gonna have to cover it up. Looked like it momentarily had a mustache. Name? What do you mean by name? The name of the song, it's called District 4. It's by Kevin MacLeod. Hello, Tiny Animations. Kevin MacLeod makes a lot of really cool music, and most of his music is either no copyright or it's under creative license, so you can generally use a lot of his music and not get your entire video taken away. Not that that really matters for me yet, I just don't like seeing the little symbol on my video that says this video decided it's gonna belong to somebody else. So yeah. Kevin MacLeod makes a bunch of music, and the cool thing is, unlike a lot of no copyright sounds channels, Kevin MacLeod makes some kinds of different types of music. He doesn't make music that all sounds generally the same. Some of his music, it sounds the same for sure, but yeah. Yeah, this shading will work. Let's do this. I'm gonna make that a bit darker there. Fat Rat. See, here's the thing. The Fat Rat also makes really cool music, and I like a lot of his music as well. But, at least from what I've heard of his music, Unity and Mayday and possibly Monody are the only ones that sound unique, and then a lot of the rest of his music has a similar kind of repetitive set of like losing music terms. How I do shading. Generally I try to think like where's the light gonna be, so for this the light is kind of in this area, and so I'm thinking about like if the light is over in this direction, then where will the shadows fall? So it's kind of complicated, but yeah. And I'm not the greatest person at shading. There are people who are way better, and I'm sure that I'd get better if I practiced, but ain't nobody got time for that. That's not gonna cut it. Nope. Okay, that works better. Actually, I'm on both PC and mobile at the moment. I'm using my laptop to mirror everything and to show the chat and to stream, but I'm using a mobile tablet to draw. It's an app called Ibis Paint. So yeah, this is not a drawing tablet, it's just a regular tablet. Bot? What do you mean? No, you. I don't know how to shade pig's feet. Here we go. We got the fat rat. This song is really cool. Hello, DJ Cat. If I do this to the pig, this makes it look kind of sad. I'm gonna leave that for now, actually. I'll just kind of see how I feel about it later on. You know what this pig needs that I didn't really think about beforehand? It needs a tail. I know that Cubic Castle's pigs don't really have tails, but you know what? It needs a tail. Oh, it's okay, DJ Cat. My drawing didn't start out like this. Let's see. This is what it looked like at the start. Look at that messy artwork. This is generally how I start my drawings, is just by making a huge mess. I don't know. You can definitely start out your drawings like that. Well, if you're doing a stick man, then think about it. You at least have the concept of a circle down, right? Because you'd be drawing a circle for the stick man's head, and then you know how to draw lines for your stick man's body. So that's already 2 elements of drawing something. It's pretty easy from there to apply that into some other kind of drawing. If you just look at the thing that you're wanting to draw and you figure out like what shapes are in there. Is that a rectangle? Is that a circle? Is that a triangle? Can I stick the shapes together and make this really messy sketch using shapes? And then you can come back and add lines onto it and clean it all up and make it look nice. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure out how to add a pig's tail. I don't actually know what a pig's tail looks like. Okay, well. Pretty sure it's a little curly thing. No, that just looks like a poop. One second. Just me running away to Google. Google help. Play more Cubic Castles, but I'm actually banned for some reason. There's generally a reason why people get banned. You might not remember the reason, but you probably did something that a moderator or a developer decided was not right. You didn't know English at the time in 2016. Okay, well, I don't know then. If you feel like there was some kind of unfairness about it, you're welcome to contact support. At this point, it's been a few years though, so I don't know. Oh, okay. Also, what on earth? I googled pigs and I'm getting pictures of injured pigs and diagrams of what pigs' organs look like. That's not what I was looking for. Banned till Christmas Day. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that'll be nice, right? When you're not banned anymore. Okay. Wait, what if I search for pigtail? That's gonna come up with hair, right? No, okay, it came up with actual. Alright. Okay, so then I can kind of just do like nope, that's not how that works. Dun, 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 dun. That is one weird looking tail. Let's use... Nope. I'm gonna select this tail. See if I can make this better by moving the tail to the pig. Like, oh. Roll them. Let's see. What happens if I move the tail up a bit? Nope. I think that's about all I can do. Just move it over just a little bit. A little more tall at the start of the tail. I don't know. These pictures that I'm seeing on Google show the tail curling right on the tushy. So I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and if I feel like I hate it later on, then I'll go fix it, but okay. Now I need to remove the alpha lock on that. Da-dum-dum. Oops. I should know better than to color outside the lines by now. Alright, let's alpha lock that again. And then we want this color. I'll go back to my other brush that I was using to paint with. Dun, dun, dun. that's not too bad. I'm glad you like watching that then. At some point I'll probably stream playing Cubic Castles again, but it's just a little bit difficult in a way because I don't want to show like mod commands in a stream by accident, but at the same time, regardless of whether or not I'm streaming, kids are still going to be breaking rules. I don't really know how G-Dog or Space Fetus managed to stream Cubic Castles multiple times and just... I don't know. I know there were some commands that they ended up showing in streams. Stream on Streamcraft. What's Streamcraft? Explain that to me. It's a place where you can stream anything you want. I don't know if I'd heard of it before. I guess I can look into it and just see what there is to offer on it. I've also been thinking about streaming on Twitch. I'm not entirely sure how that works either. I've never tried. They can like more times. That sounds kind of like Facebook Live, where people can just spam the heart button or whatever. Well, speaking of Twitch, it looks like G-Dog is streaming on there. Clicking simulator, what do you mean? Also DJ Cat, I said, I was asking if it was like Facebook Live, because you said they can do infinite likes. That reminds me of Facebook Live's function where people can basically just spam hearts. Or Instagram Live, for that matter. They're both similar. Oh, okay. I guess I'd have to think about it. I don't know. Okay, it's time to fix this mess that I made last time. Or you can do on Twitch. Yeah, I've thought about Twitch. I've never used Twitch. I've watched other people, but I don't know. What have I done to this? I'm just gonna undo all of the shading I did. There. Now I have something new to start with. Any place is better than YouTube. Honestly though, yeah. I was just looking at some stuff this morning. A bunch of tweets from different people saying that YouTube is changing the verification system or whatever, so that now I guess only people with 10 million subscribers or more can get verified, whereas I think it was 100,000 subscribers before, if I remember correctly. So I don't know. Kind of makes me not want to keep trying to build an audience on YouTube. Because I know I'm never going to hit 10 million subscribers, so, like, verification is not for me. Arts and crafts is going to become kids' content. Well, here's the thing, though. You would think that kids' content is going to be better, right? No. YouTube is going to introduce a new system where anything that they detect as kids' content is probably going to have no personalized ads, and people won't be able to comment on it, and they won't get notifications for the videos. Because kids YouTube or whatever. Which makes me worry about my own channel, because what if Cubic Castles gets detected as kids content? Then people wouldn't be able to comment on my stuff anymore. So yeah, YouTube is... I don't know. YouTube's cool and all, but I need a new place to do videos and stuff. Can you become a guardian or moderator? Well, see, here's the thing. I, as a moderator, don't make those decisions, okay? That's up to the developers, and there's a lot of things that are required. It's not just how long have you been playing, it's also, are you 17 or older? Are you generally known? How recently have you been banned? Stuff like that. Like, they'll look at your past record, they'll look at how people generally view you. It's kind of difficult to become a moderator. Oh, that's an Instagram message. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, 13 years old. Yeah, you can't become a moderator at 13. You gotta be 17 or older. And the reason for that is that well, I can't speak. The developers want to wait until a person is a little bit older and has experienced a little bit more of life and stuff, because being a moderator is not all fun and games and roses and whatever else. It's difficult. You don't really get anything for it. It's just completely voluntary, and people expect you to treat it like your day job. Hello, Epic Enrique. This is one of my favorite songs. It's Mayday by the Fat Rat. Generally, anybody who's been in a voice chat with me where we've used a music bot on Discord has heard this song. I'm sorry. Maybe after some years, because all Romania moderators quit. Like if you know Ed and someone that doesn't want Luca... Well, Ed quit because he was moving on in life, and he probably got bored, and he probably had a lot of people harassing him. Because he was basically the only new moderator at the time, and a lot of the other older moderators were starting to give up, so he wasn't getting a lot of help. And then Luca I don't think the developers would trust him to be a moderator just because he's had an interesting past with the game. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I've got scammed, but you always make me want to come back. Oh, okay. I'm sorry that you got scammed. I was scammed before, 2 times, I think, so I know how that gets, and I know how that feels. Generally, the best rule of thumb to not get scammed in the game is don't trust anyone or anything. Which is sad, but... From the sun, beyond stars, I hear their song. I should probably take this time to pull up my cowboy hat references. I had one that was really good for referencing, and now I can't find it. That's a sad thing. In Cubic Castles and in the real world, a lot of people will just use you for your money. I guess I'm gonna use this. Well, it was nice of you to do those giveaways for people. This shading is annoying. Excuse me. Well, good for you if she did. A lot of people don't realize how much it takes to put into a giveaway. They look at a giveaway where they get cheap hats and they start complaining because they're like, oh, it's so cheap. And then they don't realize that the person who put out the giveaway has spent a few thousand cubits for all those hats. Not my art with all the cubits. I'm not really doing cubit commissions anymore at the moment. I've got college, I've got work, and stuff like that. This particular artwork is an exception because it's a commission that I'm doing for a friend, and it was something that I was kind of interested in doing because it was a new idea. Instead of the same old executioner mask, suit jacket, black pants, black umbrella, press hat, on and on and on, this was more unique. Oh, I forgot to mention Dark Angel wings. You bought 2 pink umbrellas when they were 1,000,000 cubits each. I don't know prices. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough. I don't know prices of things like that, especially, so I don't know if they're still 1,000,000 cubits or not. I think they have gone down a tiny bit, but I really don't know. Two moderators, friends, Oh. The shading is so weird. Can't shade very well. There's more than money items. Have you done any buildings? Done Halo art, castle. Oh. Well, you don't only have to like building when you're poor. I mean, honestly, when you're richer, building's a little bit easier just because a lot of building supplies are kind of expensive. Which is kind of sad. It's harder to do large scale things. Your magication goes on vacation. Oh, well, rest in peace. I'm just gonna jump down here onto this pig's ear because it looks strange. Hello, Blood Wolf Rules. Two more months until, well, it could be your finals for that particular grade, DJ Cat. Or it could be certain exams or something. Thank you, I'm glad you like the pig. The pig looks a bit odd to me, the shading is not quite right. But then again, the shading for this whole drawing is not quite right. Did Area 51 already happen? Well, Area 51 was cancelled. I think some people still went. I hope some people did not still go because that's basically a death wish, but But yeah, Area 51 was the thing that was going to happen today. It was scheduled for today. Isn't so much community like 2014, 2015. Well, the years change, the community changes. There are definitely some things that are different now, but I don't think Cubic Castles has anything to worry about yet. as the dark brooding music plays. There are live streams of people going, a lot of people are there, but I don't know what time it is in Nevada. Well, I'm assuming, if I have my time zones correct, it is either 10 or 11 in the morning in Nevada. So if you're seeing live streams in the night, then that's not live. You can get banned now for swearing. No, not really. Here's the thing. When it comes to bans, there's a warning system, and it works like a strike system, like, you know, baseball or whatever. 3 strikes and you're out. If you've been swearing a lot and you get muted a lot, you will start to get warnings from moderators who are sick of dealing with you and the fact that you're breaking rules. And sometimes especially if you bypass the chat filter in a holla, you're most likely gonna get a warning instantly for that. Doesn't matter if you've been swearing before or not. If you swear in a holla, that's a complete no-no. Because we do have young people playing this game, and the rules are there for a reason, and stuff like that. It used to be, actually, that some people would actually get straight up banned just for swearing. Because the banning system used to be different, so yeah. Actually, these days, people who bypass the chat filter get a lot more mercy than they would have back then, when there were a lot more moderators active. Let's get muted for a whole day. Well, the thing is, though, I'm surprised. I wonder when that happened, Bloodwolf, because these days things like damn and hell are not considered bad words, and people would not get muted for saying those now. Now, if you said it in the same sentence as you said another bad word, then that's understandable, but... Thank you, Queen of the Stove. I'm glad you like the pig. AG Arcade. Arcade Go. Oh, I just completely misread that, sorry. I said it like this, we were joking, but I was like, beaver dams are so underrated. Oh. Well, that's strange then. I don't know why you would have got muted for that. It's been ages since I've got to Cubic Castles. I literally quitted because my boyfriend broke up with me in Cubic Castles, and I don't know, got stressed because of crowds. Anyway, new life, new start. Okay, I really would not recommend dating in Cubic Castles. It pretty much never ends well. Because a lot of the time people will only quote-unquote date because they are saying, well, if you're dating me, then you have to give me presents or you don't love me. Which is ridiculous. I think it's way better to just make a bunch of friends. I know this is random, but I used to have a friend called Iron Phoenix. He was my best friend and quit it. Gave me my cowboy hat, so that's why I never take it off. Aw, that's sweet. He gave you stuff, then you got hacked, and then he hated you. Well, but did you give your password away? Because generally, Cubic Castle's accounts don't get hacked. I'm gonna try to add some more depth shading to the pig. Ooh, that's a bit dark. I think our pig wants some more color, rather than just going into the gray tones. If you are sad about an online breakup, eat a bunch of pizzas and cry it out. Or eat ice cream, that works too. Don't know how you got hacked, thing got glitchy. Oh, odd. The old Cubic Castle is like the classic one. Well, I don't think it does any good to look back and say, I miss the way things used to be, because the truth is, there were problems in anything that you're looking back on. But a lot of the time when people look back on stuff, they only remember the good parts, and so they only think that the past was better, and they forget about all the problems that happened. Like a lot of people, when they're looking back on Cubic Castles, they're like, Cubic Castles was so great, we need to go back to the way Cubic Castles first was, and they forget about all the scams and the drop games and the paid scam this, paid game scam that. And they forget about the second confirmation box in the cash register that was added to help try to prevent scams. And people also look back at the moderators and they say that, oh wow, all the better moderators were back then, but the thing is, there were also bad moderators back then. I'm not gonna name names, but there's certain people that Cubic Castle's history does not remember too well. Only liking new Cubic Castles more because no more drop games. Yeah. I think Cubic Castles is still going in a pretty good direction. The developers are still adding new stuff, they still care about the game, and they are still active, and I'm pretty sure Cuberth checks the forums every day. Like, they stay on top of it. Only if someone trusts someone and then scam him, but now moderators are on every time. Well, we try. If I was a mod, I'd probably be fired because I'd be AFK and people would be swearing 24/7 and I wouldn't notice. Oh. Well, I don't know. Cubic Castles is the most underrated game of 2019. It really is. Think about how many other building sandbox games that have a similar cube block style. Think about how many of those games have Sculpty in them. Like, it's really cool. Yeah. Well, you can't profit by buying packs. The thing is, I don't really understand people who buy the packs only for profit. Like, that's not an auto profit thing. You're not guaranteed to get something that's gonna suddenly help you out with a big boost qubit-wise. It's just not really how that kind of thing works. That's cool that you have subscribers from other games. Good for you. I should play some other games. Not just Qubit Castles, because everyone knows that you can't grow your YouTube channel very well anyway by just playing Qubit Castles. How old is who? So my favorite item in Qubit Castles is black dark angel wings. I don't have, and they were in the realm, and I had one chest of them and threw them on the ground, and I'm still triggered to this day. I'll rest in peace. That's no fun. Well, oop. The thing is, Dark Angel wings are cool, and they're kind of expensive, but I don't know, I prefer Cupid wings. Those are the ones that I think are cool. The music makes you sleepy. Oh, this song is called Midnight Tale. It's by Kevin MacLeod. And yeah, it's kind of a calm, peaceful song, and then watch as I have it on shuffle, but probably the next track is just going to be just in your face. Boom. Your character's black so it matches. Alright, fair enough. It's a street party. That's what it is. Cubic Castles needs to advertise more. Well, they kind of did. They have a Cubic Castles trailer, and I think that they've been putting out a couple ads, like 1 or 2, but there's more that could be done. Cubic Castles being small because it's like, you know everyone, and they are like your family. Yeah, Cubic Castles being small means you kind of do generally know most everybody in the game, which is kind of neat, I think. Probably what Cubic Castles needs is a public relations representative. Because public relations representatives tend to look for ways to sort of advertise the company, but not spend a ton of money doing it. So, I don't know. They could probably use one of those, though. If I'm gonna use white like that, and it's gonna be that bright, then I need to use it in smaller amounts. Cause that, whoa, okay, I accidentally undid that. I don't know, Squirtle. I'm probably only going to be streaming for like 10 more minutes, because then I gotta go do stuff. How do you advertise? Like, they need more people with 1 million subscribers to advertise. Well, how would they get the attention of people who have 1 million subscribers? That's the question I have. Because a lot of the games that more popular gamers will play have a storyline, and Cubic Castles is just a sandbox game, which is really cool, but it's a little bit harder to do as YouTube content. I don't think PewDiePie would ever play this game. If I saw PewDiePie playing this game, I'd be very surprised. I mean, it'd be cool, but how do you become a mod? You just have to be able to spell right, have good realms, and have a lot of qubits. You have to be 17 or older, you have to be kind of mature, you have to be kind of known in the community, you have to have the right friends, you have to be a generally kind person, and you have to expect nothing in return for it because they don't pay moderators. And then, even if you match up to all of that, it still depends on if the developers are looking for moderators, because they're not always looking. This is a very sad, down song. Maybe just tell PewDiePie that Cubic Castles is the 3rd version of Minecraft. I don't think he'd fall for it. He likes Minecraft, that's for sure. Cubic Castles is similar to Minecraft in ways, but most ways it's not. Yeah. Sometimes I'm too nice, because sometimes I go bankrupt, because sometimes someone says, oh, I got scammed, and then I'm like, oh, here's 1K. Well, that's nice of you to share with them. Real or fake? Pretty sure that's the real Squirtle. The real deal. Okay, enjoy your meal, DJ Cat. What happens if I just... No, that doesn't look right. that doesn't look right either. This song is more depressing than Fortnite. Wow, that's quite an insult towards the song. How dare you? It's nice that only 500,000 or 200,000 playing this, but sadly I miss like 15 peeps that I used to hang out with. It was so fun. Aw. Yeah, it's sad when people quit. I guess you have to find some new friends, which is a sad thing to say. And thank you, I'm glad you like the pig. You're playing Fortnite right now. How dare you? I see. Cubic Wars, hmm? I hope you played nicely. Shiny head. Yeah, I'm not so good with shading or highlighting, so I'm basically just throwing stuff everywhere and hoping that it looks alright. I figured that would probably be the best way to show the blockiness of the head. I don't know. Also, for whatever reason, the pig's ear looks wet now. The sadder thing is they're still roaming around the game somewhere. I mean, if they are, you can always try to find them. Billy Boo was friends with him. Now I asked him, he doesn't remember anymore. Aw. No hope, even Hollis didn't work. Aw. Maybe they weren't online then. That was a completely random highlight. I don't know why I put that there. Drawing is cartographics. Shading is not something I use a lot. Ooh. Yeah, I guess not, because from the ones that I've seen, it looks more like you use a lot more details, and so there's not as much room for shading. Because all of the spots that you're coloring are smaller, because I don't know how to describe. It's like a lot of lines and stuff. "15, 17-year-old German girl I used to know. Haven't found her for 3 years. She might have got busy with life. I don't know. Had a plot in Penn's rental. Said if you have any info." Oh. Don't sell your account to get qubits. There's a rule against that. You're not supposed to trade things in Cubic Castles for things in other games or accounts. You could actually get banned for doing that. I don't think this highlight is going to work. Why do I keep trying? I just said it wasn't going to work, and then I tried again. I knew someone called Blossom. I was looking for her for 2 years. And the day I almost found her, then I came 1 minute late. Everyone said she quit. Oh, that's sad. Alright, Blood Wolf. I want to keep working on this drawing, but I've got stuff I gotta do. So I am gonna have to end the stream. So yeah. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. I hope you liked my little random stream that I did. I don't know if I can stream again next Friday because I think there will be people at home and it's more difficult to stream when there's people at home because Wi-Fi stuff. On what surface will the pigs stand? I'm gonna attempt to add in a kind of a background that's like a purpley planet sort of thing that the pig's standing on, I guess. Need more videos to watch. Oh. I guess it depends on when I can finish editing. I have a letter video coming up that I was supposed to have edited like a week ago. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. I'm gonna just scoot out before I keep rambling. Bye bye. I can consider adding Planet Earth. Alright.